You want to hear something funny? This video literally is about health and weight loss and mental health. And I'm about to kill my computer! Okay, so my crappy camera wants to load and my good camera doesn't. So I apologize. There's a very grainy, crappy quality video here because we can't get it to work. And that's the perfect setting for mental health. Okay, no, Annette was just talking about, have you noticed a difference in mental health while changing your lifestyle to a healthier lifestyle? Yes, I have. Specifically, I don't think I talk about this enough. One of the reasons, get a little protein here, yeah, you want a little protein in your little buddy? Yes, I do. There's a nice hefty scoop of protein, yeah, where'd the cap go? You want to see this? That's my boys. That's my boys when they're little suckers. Okay, so there's a direct correlation. I don't give a damn what anybody says, thinks, or knows. I don't care if you're a doctor, psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever the hell you want. A little backstory on me, okay? A little backstory. I don't really talk about this too much. I started taking medication when I was 3 years old. At 3 years old, I was taking the equivalent of Ritalin, equivalent to about an 8-ball of methamphetamine street drug. Now, it all went up from there, okay? This is probably where a lot of my weight issues came from, my eating disorder, my want and need to gorge myself and things like that. I started out at 3 years old taking medication, and it was the ADHD 80s, I'd like to say, where everybody wanted to pop their kids on pills because it was easier than taking care of them. Now, I'm not blaming my mom, damn it. She had 3 kids. One which was a daughter and always fought her. The older one was a gangster and sold drugs. And me, well, I was burning apartment complexes down. I should not have said that on video. But that's okay. Because nobody knows where I live, right? Ah, there's hair in my mouth. It was the genre of medication. Okay? The beginning. It was the beginning, as far as I've seen it anyway, of pumping your children full of medication. And there's a problem. Little Jimmy has too much energy. Well, back in undeveloped days, it was great. Little Jimmy picked more cotton. Little Jimmy plowed more fields. Little Jimmy could do more chores. Now, little Jimmy is ineffective. He doesn't want to sit down in the classroom because little Jimmy is too close to the gene pool of people working their little asses off. So Jimmy needs medication to turn him into a zombie. I'm Jimmy, I guess, in this story. But there's a lot of people that are Jimmys. So, it all began there. Okay, I went to psychologists, psychiatrists. They all tried to tell me this stuff. Had some stuff happen in my childhood that was probably, I don't wish upon any kids, but a lot of us experience stuff, so that's no excuse. It's definitely not a reason to give you more meds. Fast forward. Took meds all my life. Clonidine, Dexedrine, Adderall, Ritalin, lithium, Prozac, Xanax. All these freaking medications, right? All these medications. I stopped taking medication when I was married. I was bipolar, severe, they call it bipolar with mania, severe, severe mania, bipolar, manic depressive, severe mania, depression, anxiety, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, antisocial disorder, all this crap that I believed, okay? And I'm not saying it's not right. I got some problems. We all do. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Alright, or whatever, okay? But what I'm saying is, I'd say about 30 to 50% of it was what the hell I was putting in my body. Okay? Now, it does not have to mean, I'm not saying that is 100% food, but I sure in the hell never drank this. Sure in the hell didn't wake up drinking protein shakes. I sure in the hell was not drinking creatine powder before working out. And then these guys, these weren't in my life. Daily vitamins. I was taking 10,000 milligrams of Depakote a day. You could be admitted for a quarter of that. Okay? I was on a path. I still struggle mentally, okay? I may appear okay all the time, and that's fine, and I'm doing my best. But what I'm saying is there is a direct correlation with a healthy lifestyle, a non-healthy lifestyle, and mental health and clarity, okay? That is 100% true. Annette and Mary had talked about specifically the correlation between panic attacks, and I didn't get to read the whole comment, but it was something like panic attack, blah, 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 back and forth. I don't get panic attacks anymore, okay? I'm a hell of a lot more social. I'm not doing drugs, I'm not drinking beer, I'm not eating McDonald's 24/7, I'm not doing all those unhealthy practices anymore, okay? Not only that, I am working out day in and day out. If there happens to be a day where I don't work out, it's because I walk too much and I can't stand up anymore. These are not things I did before. You can ask my ex-wife. Ask her. Call her. Don't call her. Okay? I was a horrible husband. Probably in part because of all this. But I was at a point where I was literally not able to hold a single day at a job without my mind, life, and entire existence falling completely apart. What the hell? I haven't worn these forever. What's going on here? If you don't have your dog tags, hit me up. $12. That's a plug. Healthy living for a healthy life. One big impact. Boom. Whoa. Don't twist up on me. I don't like your twisties. No. So, I would wake up before I would eat really bad, and it would just start off. My mental clarity wasn't there. My suicidal thoughts. I wanted to kill myself literally every day. I'm not trying to like hide anything. You know, I was a bad person. I was in a bad spot in my mind. I was literally trying for 2 and 3 years on end. Everybody in my family had fed me these ideas that I couldn't hold a job. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. I was unhappy, okay? I was unhappy. I was eating bad. I was making unhealthy choices. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't doing anything that I'm doing now, okay? Now I'm traveling the world. I smile, okay? I motivate others. And I'm not saying that to like have a big head or whatever, but that's my job. That's what I do. I am pushing for a positive and light-filled future like never before. And I'm eating healthy. I'm exercising. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm not taking my vitamins. I'm taking my vitamins. I forgot my vitamin, okay? I'm taking my vitamin. Don't judge me. And I have a milk mustache. This is not milk. You saw me pour it. It's protein powder and water. I have a protein powder video that I want to make soon. So stay tuned. If you're looking to boost your mood, if you're looking to get rid of negative thoughts, I would say about 40 to 60% of feeling bad about yourself and wanting to die is because you feel like shit about how you look, okay? If you wake up every day and you take your shirt off and you look in the mirror and you're not happy with what you see, how the hell are you supposed to wake up in a cheerful mood, okay? That is part, not all, but part of feeling better mentally, okay? Because you're doing better healthily. That's not even a word, but I've just made it up, and I don't give a damn. If you're struggling, okay, if you're out there right now, if you're out there in Google land, YouTube land, or whatever you are, and you see this video, and you're struggling mentally, whether it's, and I will put the suicide hotline in the description below because it's not a freaking joke, okay? Don't ever think about hurting yourself, because trust me, I'm not going to go to the lengths of telling you what extent I've gone to about feeling about these things, but suicide is real. My brother committed suicide, blew his freaking brains out. It's not a joke, okay? He has 2 babies that he never got to see because his wife, or his girlfriend, which happened to also be a prostitute, had his twins. He never got to be a father because she was pregnant, okay? Those kids are jacked up right now. They don't know their father. One has Down syndrome. One is a drug addict, okay? And that's sad. You know, and maybe they would have had a better chance if they had a father. If you need help, get help. It's not a freaking game. Call the number below. I will make sure I put the suicide hotline in the description below. It's not a game. Don't do it. It's a permanent fix to a temporary problem. Other than that, if you're feeling those feelings, and maybe you're out of shape, maybe you're not working out, get active. Start running. Start jogging. Do some push-ups. If you can't do some, do 1. Tomorrow, try 2. The next day, try 3. If you can't do 3, shit, go back to 2. It's okay. But I promise you, through exercising and doing your best to learn how to eat right, if you need help and you don't know how to do it, message me, okay? Send me a letter. My home address is 7448 East Baseline Road, Mesa, Arizona, 85209. I'm not saying show up at my house. I'm saying if you got some issues and you're having a hard time getting through stuff, write me a freaking letter, okay? Write me a letter about your life. Tell me what's going on, and I'll write you back. I don't give a damn how many letters come in. I'll write you back. I know what it's like to struggle mentally. But I know through eating right and and through losing weight, you know, I lost 140 pounds. Right now I'm probably sitting at 102 pounds because I'm finishing my bulking and going into the cutting phase. That'll be back up there, don't worry. I'm looking at, between the next 2 months, probably cutting off about 20 pounds. But through losing over 100 pounds, eating right, exercising my butt off, I don't want to die anymore. And that's a pretty consistent thing. I don't want to die. I want to stay alive. I want to have a good life. And I'm sorry if I'm talking funny because I just got my braces tightened today after 6 weeks, so I'm in a little pain. But I don't want to die. I got a lot to look forward to. I got the reunion. I got travel. I get to see my kids get older. You know, I got maybe a motorcycle in my future. A girl. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, I have hopes. I have dreams. I have a house to look forward to. You know, I have tomorrow. A brighter day tomorrow than the days I've had in the past. So if you're wondering how to get out of the mental mind that you're in, try eating right. Try exercising. If that doesn't work, seek help. It's okay. You know, it's okay to get counseling. Do pills always fix the problem? No, man. 90% of the problem is you. And it's not, I'm not saying you're the problem, fix the problem. I'm not your dad, I'm not your mom. I don't really give a damn. If you want to take medication, take medication. That's fine. Okay, that's your prerogative. This is your life. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your psychiatrist. If you're paranoid schizophrenic and you want to hurt people, hell yeah, you should be on medication. You should be locked up or something. But if you're depressed and you're not exercising, you're not eating right, and you're 150 pounds overweight, dude, who the hell wouldn't be depressed? Okay? That's normal. Change it. You know? If you say you're hyperactive, but you take medication that spazzes you out. Okay, so if you take medication for Ritalin, like Adderall, Dexedrine, any of those, and you get more active when you take the medication, then you're not ADHD. You're self-medicating. You're basically taking crystal meth. Don't lie to yourself. You're making whatever issues you may have had 10 times worse, okay? When in all actuality, maybe you just wanted to lose weight. And you were desperate. And you noticed when you took Ritalin or Dexedrine or Adderall, you lost weight. You're not fooling me, dude. I've been there. Okay? You don't think I've tried that trick? But guess what happens? As soon as you stop taking the stuff, you're back to where you were. And while you're taking the stuff, you're attracting people that are acting the same way you are. What does that mean? Drug addicts. Then you get mixed up with the drug circle. Then you've graduated from Adderall to full-blown crystal meth. I'm not saying that's you. But if you got an issue, that's fine. Address the issue. 90% of what you're doing can be fixed. I proved it, okay? I proved it. After I stopped living that life, I held a job for 5 years. 5 years I worked at a construction store. I'm not going to say, I don't want to get my video taken. And I was there every day. For the most part, I was a pretty good employee for about 4 years. After that, I wanted to do my YouTube. I wanted to help others. I want to make a difference in the world, okay? And so the reality is, I lost weight, I started working out, I started eating healthy, I did all these things, and guess what? I'm 100% medication free today. And I haven't killed anybody. Knock on wood. But no, seriously, do you know what I mean? Like, for the most part, I have some anger issues. I have issues that... the reality is, I'm a full-blown adult. I exercise. I eat right for the most part. I do what it takes to live an overall healthy and well-rounded life. Obviously, I live with my mom. It's probably not the best situation for mental health, but and I think once I get to the next level, that's probably going to help me a little bit more. I'm debating on whether or not to get a house with Boo. Food for thought, because I really want one on my own. But I think we might be a better team together, financially. That being said, you guys, I don't take any medications anymore. Nothing. I think a couple months ago I went through like a sad spell or whatever, and that was actually kind of rough. I tried the medication thing again, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. And that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you. But if you're out of shape, if you're not exercising, you're not getting those endorphins working. You're not feeling good about yourself. If you're depressed, but you can look back and say, hey, I wasn't depressed before this really shitty relationship that I'm in. So you're not depressed, you just don't want to be with that person. Or you're not happy. Or you're saying, I'm really angry, and I live with my mom. Yes, that was my scenario. Put into play, seeing it from an outside perspective, transferred to you through me. Did you see that? Did you see that? You caught that, right? That's the same thing. Maybe I'm not an angry person. Maybe I just don't get along with the people I live with. Because honestly, I don't ever get angry with anybody else. What does that tell you? That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're fixing a problem in the wrong way. And let's just say it's not cheap to go to the doctor. It's not cheap to pay those co-pays. It's not fun to go get your medication. It's not fun to gain weight because you're retaining water. It's not fun to deal with side effects and feel like crap because you've taken too much medications. It's not fun balancing all these things. It's not fun waiting for 2 weeks for new medications to kick in. It's not fun feeling like crap or feeling like the freaking lunatic of your family and everybody's like, take your meds, you need help. Bullshit. 90% of that you could throw away. Eat right. Exercise. And you're probably thinking, this guy's full of shit. And I'm probably thinking, have you done any of that? Are you stopped doing that? Because if you stop doing that, and you're no longer doing it, and now you have problems, How can you tell me it doesn't work? Because you're not doing it. Maybe you weren't doing it enough. Are you that person that goes to the freaking mall or goes to the gym and they sit on the leg press like this? Every once in a while they go like this. Every once in a while they go. And then they go back to texting. There's a difference between actually going to the gym and working towards changing your body and changing your life and being healthy and actually seeing improvements and feeling good doing it, rather than actually just going to the gym and going through the motions. It's just like going to work when you're a piece of shit employee. Are you actually helping out that company, or are you dragging the company down? Okay? So there's a difference. And you got to make that difference to be able to see that change. Okay? I've been that person. I've always consistently liked working out. Okay? And I know everybody doesn't. But if you actually want to get some health benefits, if you're the guy moping on the bicycle, kick your ass into gear and run down the road. Do what it takes to kick your body, mind, and mental health and wellness to the next level. Because I promise you, all doctors should, I don't know if they will, but they should tell you it's a good idea to lose weight. It's a good idea to get on a regular exercise regimen. Okay, and when a psychiatrist or a psychologist tells you this, they're telling you one of two things. Either you're out of shape and it's obvious from the exterior and they can see it, or it's probably a good idea because you need to boost and elevate your freaking mood because you're sad all the time. Get your brain working with you, not against you. I love you guys. Be stronger than your excuses. Please put in the description below what you struggled with, but what you saw change when you started your healthy life. Have a good day. Be stronger than your excuses. I say it a lot. Remember to spread love, not hate. And thank you so much. Peace.